back over here looks pretty impressive.
I'm not going out there.
Not gonna get you
Too much water there. I'm not doing that.
I was up there fishing and I said, yeah, I'm gonna come out a little bit and try on the calmer side.
I like the wave shots, it's fun.
Chilly out here. I've been down here too long. This is cold now.
It's 70.
If I was still up in Maryland, I'd be like, this is warm.
70. We actually do it too.
Yeah.
I'm from Massachusetts. I live in Vienna, Austria. Florida, it's cold.
Yes.
But earlier today, I had to hear it got hot in the house.
Oh yeah, it was wonderful.
I know, yeah. But now it's cold.
It got cold right when I came out here to go fishing. I'm like, I'm gonna put on my sweatshirt. I'm glad I brought it.
No, I'm starting to regret that I have a cold beer in my car too.
Better than a warm beer.
I'll be honest with you, it's one of the best beers I've ever had.
Yeah.
Hello, Tadashi. Shout out to Palestine. I don't think so. Thank you, Coconut.
I see you taking pictures here all the time.
Lovely sunset lady. We're here live at night.
Oh.
There's a hot mic here right now, so don't say your social security numbers or your home address, all right?
All right, thank
See you around town. Hello, Andrea.
Sto buono ci rimane la vecchietta che corri a bordo.
No, I'm not
Well, hello, Sunset Lady.
Well, hello there, Blackie. What a superior sunset we had tonight. And
I like that word superior.
And the afterglow's not too shabby either.
No, this
Okay.
is this is I'm already gonna say A+.
Where does it end?
It doesn't.
It doesn't until you start.
What's on your mind?
Okay, tomorrow is International Day of Acceptance, and we accept this heavenly sunset tonight.
I'm the king of acceptance.
Yeah, and you are. As also, tomorrow is National Cheese Lovers Day and National Disc Jockey Day, and you can take that, claim that one also.
I am a cheesy DJ.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
And it's also, I'll take this one, National Butter Crunch Day. I like butter crunch
Ooh,
ice
butter crunch.
cream.
Oh yeah.
And today is World Quark Day. Well, I brought in my picture of quark yesterday. They'll have to go on replay to see that. And it's National Popcorn Day. Okay, now on the
Pop goes the weasel.
and that's another thing. Okay, on famous birthdays in 1809, one of my favorites, Edgar Allan Poe, American writer, poet. He did a lot of short stories. He was born in Boston. of all
Really,
places.
Bostonian.
Yes, and he did The Pit and the Pendulum.
Boston baked.
And he was considered the inventor of detective fiction genre with the Murders in the Rue Morgue, that story. I used to like them because they were short stories, and I was never a great reader. I like to write, but I don't read as well as I write. Okay, now in 1839, Paul Cézanne, French artist and post-impressionist painter, did a basket of apples, and it was recently sold in 1993 in New York City for $28.6 million for a basket of apples. And your brother, James Johnson Corwin, and he has this one-man...
I call him Jim.
Well, so do I.
Like Captain Kirk.
We know him
Jim,
personally.
Spock, Jim.
Yeah, beam me up, Jim. Yeah. Okay. Well, he has this one-man show in Westfield going on right now. This is a whole lot of times for the people that are in the area. And he has, on a special on February 4th, he'll be doing a live painting. That would be interesting with question and answer period at the end.
That's
of that,
Facebook page, James Johnson Corwin.
Very good. Okay.
We're plugging. That's good.
Yes, I know. Well, we have to help each other along the way.
We don't have to. I think it's a great opportunity, though.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Now, let's see. 1939, Phil Everly, American singer, guitarist. He was half of the Everly Brothers. And they did songs I used to like. Bye Bye Love.
Great song. Yeah.
And Wake Up Little Susie.
Yeah, great
I
songs.
used to
Yeah.
love those
Really great
songs.
songs.
That brings back my memories.
They are classics. We can say that
Exactly.
nowadays, right?
It takes me right back to when I was a teenager.
Takes me back to happy days.
Yeah. Well, I lived
When
it.
I was a teenager.
I lived it. I didn't watch it. I lived it. Okay, in 1946, Dolly Parton was born on this day.
She's great.
American singer, songwriter. She did Jolene. I like that song. 9 to 5 movie. She was in that. And the one I always wanted you to do with Patty Hyland, that Islands in the Stream that she did with
Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers,
Yeah,
right.
it was a nice duet.
And
That never came to fruition, but
No, we'll have to work on that.
it's on the back burner.
Patty, if you're in the
Hi,
area
Patty.
or listening,
She might be.
you got to get together with Al, and we'll do that Islands in the Stream. We'll do it on the Sunset Lady
we
Show.
we can do it live right here. Yeah.
Right, live. And she's 77 years young, so she's still at it too. Okay. Oh, well, now it's time for our sketch of the day. We get posed here.
Mr. Paul Cezanne.
Another fellow artist. And imagine, James, I hope, he has pictures of apples he's done, and all kind of peppers, green peppers, yellow peppers.
28,6 million for an apple.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Well, no, a basket of apples. I
Whatever.
suppose.
Yeah, that.
You could divide it up.
Yeah.
That was in New York City. That wasn't that long ago, 1993.
His mustache is not as cool as Salvador Dali's,
Well,
but it's cool.
It is. Yeah.
Paul Cezanne.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Very good artist. Okay. Now we're going into history. In 1883, well, our old friend again is appearing. The first electric lighting system with an overhead wires built by Thomas Edison.
I knew you were going to say that.
Who else?
Florida boy. I don't know where he was born, but he hung around here a lot.
It begins service in Roselle, New Jersey. It must have been his northern office.
He's from the Northeast, yeah.
1961, the first episode of the Dick Van Dyke Show was
Great show.
filmed. Yeah, and his real name, I didn't know it. Do you know his real name? It's not the
Pass. I'm not going to make a joke about Van Dyke.
Yeah, Richard Wayne Van Dyke. And he's 90.
Oh, that is his real name then.
I just had to write in. He's 97 years young. It's not his birthday, but
he's still kicking.
He's still going.
No, Dick Van Dyke. Mary Tyler Moore, right? She got her fame through that show.
Oh yeah. She went on to greater things.
I love it when he falls over the sofa.
Yeah, that was his
I never got tired of seeing that.
His shtick. Yeah.
I never got tired of seeing that intro.
Okay, here's a
Plus
couple.
the music was cool.
Here's a couple of quotes here now. They who dream by day are cognizant of many things which escape those who dream only by night. I like that one. If you wish to forget anything on the spot, make a note that this is a thing that is to be remembered. Yes, I agree with that one too. Who do you think said those?
Dick Van Dyke.
No, that was close. It was Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh, yeah.
Very close. Okay, who said this? This is a dead giveaway, and
Every time you say that, you jinx me.
no, I won't.
You jinx the audience.
Not in this case.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, a work of art which did not begin in emotion is not art. Who said that?
Dick Van Dyke.
Well, I don't know if that's close. It's
I'm sticking with that one for the whole night.
Paul Cezanne.
Cezanne, okay.
I thought the art would give it away.
Waxton comes in, says, still love Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. That was famous one.
Right.
Dick Van Dyke is super, super great.
Well, in honor of your brother, my son, and we're doing painting and Cezanne. Can't forget him. We're doing painting humor tonight.
Okay.
And also, your brother, I always called him my personal Van Gogh. I love his work. And I love Van Gogh's work also.
No, I know you guys are a big fan of, I like to say Van Gogh.
Yeah, right.
But,
all right.
But my brother is a brilliant artist.
Yes. Why did Van Gogh, I pronounce it Van Gogh.
You can say Van Gogh, that's fine.
Why did Van Gogh become a painter?
Because there was no McDonald's invented and he couldn't be a fry cook.
Well, no, but you might relate to this. Because he wanted to be a musician, but he just didn't have the ear for it.
Oh, now I got the joke. Because is that the guy that cut off part of his ear?
Yeah.
Tiny part of his ear, and he sent it to his lady friend.
Right.
And said, "Boo-hoo! I love you so much that I took off a tiny. It was a tiny part of his ear."
Here's another one we're talking about. What do you call a surrealist painter who turned into a boxer?
I don't know.
Muhammad Dali.
Oh man, that was right in front of me. Because I thought about Dali.
I thought you were going to
And I
say
thought
that.
about Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Dali.
I love that name.
No, that's a good one.
It has a ring to it.
Muhammad.
A boxing ring.
Tell me that joke next year. I hope I remember it. Muhammad Dali.
I love that.
No, that's correct. It's a factual statement.
Okay, here's a villain though. Why was Hitler such a bad painter?
Actually, that's a true story. Hitler studied at the art school in Vienna. He's an Austrian, and he studied at the art school in Vienna, and they rejected him. They said he was a bad painter, so then he decided, well, then I'm going to start the Third Reich. Why was he a bad painter? I probably, to be honest with you, I think he probably was a great painter. I would have rather him just
He should have stuck to the painting.
stay with the painting thing, but he got a little bit cranky and decided to start...
We can blame it on those art critics, can't we?
In Vienna.
They're responsible for World War II.
They were like, you suck, dude.
Okay, why was Hitler such a bad painter?
He wasn't. I think he was a good painter.
I'm reading my joke.
Okay.
Why was Hitler such a bad painter? Because he could only paint rectangles. Rectangles. Okay.
Third Reich.
Yeah, rectangles. What does an artist do when he's really cold? I like this one.
Well, I suppose like any normal person, you would shiver to warm yourself up.
Well, that's one way. The answer they gave us, he puts on another coat.
Of paint. That's hilarious.
I like that.
Correct. No, that's true. They put on another coat. That's cute. I like that one.
What happened as I was painting my what is that?
Your penmanship.
Oh.
Take two.
Oh, here we go. What happened as I was painting my boat, and as a dolphin swam by, I got some paint on it, on its fin.
What happened when you got paint on a dolphin fin?
Yeah.
I have no clue.
Well, it wasn't.
I'm lost.
It wasn't on purpose. Okay.
Groaned, but I laughed.
What do you tell a painter who just went through a breakup?
Well, I actually have a lot of friends who are painters, and when they go through a breakup, what do I tell them? I tell them, you know, punch a pillow.
Well, that's one way, but they said you should tell them to just brush it off.
That's what I said, punch a pillow. Brush it off. Just hit a pillow and get over it.
What do you call a
brush it off?
What do you call a dream about paint? I like this one.
Pass.
A pigment of your imagination.
No, correct. No, that's also factual. Yeah.
Okay.
A pigment of your imagination.
What happened when the artist got convicted of false murder charges?
Pass.
Well, I guess he was framed. Okay, what did the painter do when he was angry?
Well, if anger took control, he could not brush it off. So, the opposite of brushing it off. If he was angry, he would be like what's that artist guy who just throws paint at the canvas? He'd be like him and just throw it on the canvas.
Well, that's one way. They said.
What's that artist's name? You know the guy, right?
I know.
New York City or something.
What did the painter do when he was angry? Well, then he just made a scene.
Correct, by throwing paint at the canvas.
What do you think a movie I just watched about a mad scientist rigs a DeLorean to time travel and he paints everything purple is called?
That's like a really complex question, but I'm thinking about Michael J. Fox, and pass.
Well, in this case, they called it Back to the Fuchsia.
I never could have gotten that one. Correct. No, that would be factual. Yeah. Okay. Back to the fuchsia. I don't think I've ever even said that word out loud before. Fuchsia?
Yeah.
I mean, I know what it means.
Yeah, purple.
James Johnson Coleman came in. He said purple rain.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a good Prince joke.
Good, James. Good, James. Okay, why do you think Leonardo da Vinci never slept hungry?
Well, because he had the Da Vinci Code to the refrigerator.
Well, that's one answer. The one they said is, well, when hungry, he just painted the Last Supper.
Correct. That's a good one.
And what a beautiful job he did. So. Okay, where do cows hang their paintings?
Well, I suppose they would hang their paintings in a stall.
Well, that's one place. The answer they gave was they hang them in a museum. Okay, speaking of animals, what do you call a pig that paints? I like this one.
A pig that paints. Miss Piggy.
Well, that's one answer. They said you call a pig that paints Picasso.
Picasso? No, that's factual.
Yeah.
Picasso.
Here's one for Mittens.
It's silly, but I like it.
Here's one for our little Mittens.
Mittens isn't that little.
What do you call? Well, for me, she is. What do you call a painting by a cat?
Okay, I got you. Painting by a cat. I'm going to play with how silly these jokes are. Picasso.
Well, that's one answer. They said they call it a portrait.
A what?
Portrait.
A portrait. Correct.
And she watches me every day do a sketch of a portrait.
Cute little paws, yeah. A portrait.
She does. Mittens when I go on the couch, she comes over on the couch and it goes right by me. And sometimes she moves my hand.
Yeah.
I said, "Are you trying to paint this picture?"
No, she bumps me when I'm doing my show and stuff. And she hangs around for a little bit, and I like having her on my show. She's kind of, it's really cute, and my audience likes to watch her on my show. And then she's like, "You're not giving me treats? I'm out of here." And she leaves.
Too bad we couldn't get her on the South Jetty.
No.
I know we don't want her to escape.
No.
Okay, here's the last and least. Which painting is never happy?
The Mona Lisa.
Well, you were close. Wasn't the exact answer. The exact answer is the Moaning Lisa.
Yeah, I was close. If we're playing grenades, I won.
Yeah. If you're playing horseshoes, I don't know. Well, maybe you would.
But some people say that the Mona Lisa, sometimes they say she's cracking a tiny smile.
Oh, yeah.
And some people say that she's mildly depressed.
No. When I was always sketching people in the public, I asked people not to give a smile like you would for a camera. I said, always smile like Mona Lisa, because if you have a big smile, after a while it looks fake if you put that up on the wall for a long time. Whereas Mona Lisa, you can look at it and wonder what she's thinking about.
Correct.
So that's what I would tell all my portrait sitters.
Correcto mundo.
Okay, and we want to thank everyone for joining us this evening and being part of the Sunset family here, as we enjoy sharing all these heavenly sunsets together, and we had one tonight.
Well, that was an A+ show. That was
A++.
Yeah.
And we'd like everyone to come back tomorrow night and each and every night to see just what's happening at the South Jetty in Venice, Florida, live. And remember, no two sunsets are the same. And please subscribe and hit the like button if you've enjoyed our virtual mini vacation here in Florida, and share it with your family and friends, and maybe somebody that is housebound and can't get out. Just go to YouTube and type in Sunset Lady and subscribe, and it's free, and it's a wonderful thing. And they say a lot of times this time of year people get the blues because you've gone back
wintertime,
past the holiday season,
yeah.
And people turn the Christmas lights off and it gets dark, especially up north. At least down in Florida we still have flowers on the trees and things, but then people get blue. But seeing these beautiful sunsets, that might cheer you up. So
and please ring that notification bell on the right hand side. Talking to new people, and I see a bunch of new names here. You guys are all great. Welcome to the Sunset family. We're here, as Sunset Lady just said, we're here rain or shine every day to show you the South Jetty. Scroll up after you ring that bell, and scroll up 1, 2, 3, and it says all notifications, because we change our show times because we follow the sun.
Yes, and speaking of great, now it's time for our theme song that you wrote many years ago, Blackie, under Whittier, and I'll say goodnight, Blackie.
Hey, Sunset Lady, awesome show. You guys are all great. Signing out from the South Jetty for Sunset Lady, I'm Blackie Fitzpatrick saying ciao for now. You guys are great.
Shines a shine.